Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Has to throw to first, and that's your ball game. Union has won its first ever WPIAL championship.
There it is. Champions, the Static Lancers.
Strike three. The Union Scotty, golden once again.
One gold, not enough. How about 2 district gold and 2 state gold for the Lady Lancers?
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
9 seconds. Anderson into the corner. It's forced for 3. Good! He ties the game.
Wants to throw again, directing traffic, going for the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from Laurel High School, it's high school basketball on the Lawrence County Sports Network. Powered by LCAP, tonight the Laurel Spartans take on the Sewickley Academy. Tonight's game being broadcast on Lawrence County SportsNet and the Trib Live High School Sports Network is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, keeping you in the game. Castle Asphalt, making your dream design come true fruition. Luxembourg Garment, Kelly and George, keeping promises for over 80 years. The Red Zone, can score big at the Red Zone. Adore Bonner Law, community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. Ponson Insurance, love the life you live, worry-free. Tonight's broadcast also being brought to you by the Crane Room Grill, family-owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. Penn, Ohio Bottled Water, home and business bottled water delivery. Health and Motion Physical Therapy, keeping you moving. Works in Progress Paint Services, the Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, the Tri-County Principals Association, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Good evening, everybody. My name's Lee Moan, along with, who are you? My partner, Jay Moan. You took off like a month.
I was in Florida enjoying some sun. Not all, though.
Yeah, you're a little cold at times. You know, get to do some deep sea fishing and all that other good stuff. And
It's fun with the grandkids. That was the best part.
yeah, so welcome aboard. I hope you remember how to do this.
We're going to try.
Laurel and Sewickley Academy, 2 struggling teams, Jay, coming into tonight's action. The Laurel Spartans coming in with a record of 5-13, and Sewickley Academy coming in with 3-14. But the reason we have this game right now because playoff positioning. Because if Laurel wins, they might pretty much get into the playoffs, even though that 5-13 records, they take the top 4. Sewickley Academy, they need a couple wins here tonight and against Southside Beaver to hopefully get into the playoffs. But should be interesting. We talked to Sewickley Academy coach Win Palmer, and he seems pretty confident for sure.
Well, he said he's starting 3 freshmen, so we'll see what happens there, because freshmen, sometimes it takes a while for them to learn the game well.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about this. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break and make sure everything's working well. So with that said, you're listening and watching high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
For 20 years, Maley Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, Help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
20 years, people have been relying on Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Years, people have been relying on Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years. My clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
And welcome back, our LGKG pregame show. Your insurance company is not always on your side, but the law offices of Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George are visiting them online at lgkg.com for a free consultation. Talk a little bit about the Laurel Spartans, Jay, as you can, with a record of 5-13 overall, but injury after injury after injury, and how Coach Ken Locke's keeping his team together, I'm not exactly sure, but he still got Laban Barker. We've seen him a little bit on the football field, but he's averaging close to 15 a game. We've seen him a couple times. He's a pretty special player, is Laban Barker.
Is Priester going to play tonight?
Do not know yet. We're going to find out for their starting lineups. Greg Priester, he had some facial injury during the Union game, so we're going to find out from the starting lineups. We were unable to get the starting lineups because we're dealing with our equipment issues up here. So we're all going to be surprised at tonight's starting lineups for sure. But Laurel, I mean, they play hard. They beat Sewickley Academy earlier in the year, 44-42. So if they can get a victory here tonight, Jay, that gets that tiebreaker, which is so important, because if they split, then you never know what's going to happen.
And Sewickley has a chance if they have to win tonight, or Sewickley's definitely not being a playoff.
Yeah, Ken Locke is his 11th year here at Laurel High School. He was an assistant in the Shannock High School for 12 years. He graduated from Laurel back in 1995. And the last time they split back in 2017. But that, if you remember, Jay, we talked a little bit about, that's the last time Sewickley Academy, they won a state championship that year, and Laurel Spartans beat them that year, 85-83. And we talked a little bit about that game before with Coach Wynn Palmer.
Yeah, he said it was a very interesting game. There was a couple questionable calls, but he said you can't always blame the refs. He said we didn't play good ball that night, and they turned it around after that game.
And look at it, Coach Sewickley Academy is coming in with a record of 3-14. They're starting 3 freshmen. Their leading scorer, Nolan Donnelly, a 6'4" sophomore. Very, very good ball player. He can do a little bit of everything, and this kid's only going to get better. Looking forward to seeing him play. Coach Wynn Palmer, been around for forever. He started it in Flint Hill in Oakland, Virginia. Graduated from Notre Dame. Thank God. That's why I like him so much, Jay.
I should have figured that.
Graduated in 1980 and got his master's. It's from CMU back in 2009 also. 5 WPIAL championships. Plus, he's also the golf coach and the softball coach. He has 12 WPIAL golf champs and 3 PIAA golf championships also, plus a couple PIAA titles also. With that said, we'll talk a little bit more about it when we come back. We're going to take one more final break. We'll be back with our starting lineups. You're listening and watching the high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
That was awesome.
Sign that man up.
I'll tell you what,
Great job.
It's one of the better ones we've heard so far
For
this
sure.
year.
Our LGKG pregame show let their law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg, Garvin, Kelly, and George, keeping promises for over 80 years. We'll talk to her. Now time for our starting lineups. Sponsored by the Red Zone. The Red Zone Spirit Sales can help raise big money for organizations. Fill out a form at The Red Zone does the rest. Visit them online at theredzonesports.com and see how your groups can score big at The Red Zone. As I get my rosters ready to roll here. 3-5-12. It's Amir Spencer, Alex Wang, number 5, Colin Helbling, number 12, Lucas Grimsley, number 22, and number 33, Nathan Donley. Number 33, George Michaels. Number 22, Landon Smith. We heard a lot from him, and Landon Smith, 5'9" guard, and number 55, Laban Barker, averaging 15 a game here. By the way, Landon Smith, Jay, 1,747 yards rushing this year and 34 TDs.
I think we've seen him, 3 or 4 times?
Just a couple times anyway. Laurel Spartans, a great season this year. So we are about ready to set the play here if this game, I'm going to say first team to 40 wins.
Yeah, Bing's, they only score, I think, I believe it's 37 points a game. And Laurel averages,
They got
about 42.
Yeah, I got 47 and 39, but needless to say, they're not good.
Yeah.
Both on talking to Coach Wayne Palmer earlier, he says, we're like 10% from the three-point lines. We're not a good shooting team, but we play defense. So Laurel to start, controls the tip early. That's Laban Barker. Man-to-man defense. Barker pass it back off to back to Landon Smith. Smith's drive, shot up, no good. Good rebound, strong rebound there by Nolan Donley, which we'll be hearing a lot from tonight. I don't know if you can squeeze in beside me or not, Jay, here.
Vastly short, I could just punch over her head.
Yeah.
Put your hair.
Pass inside. It's going to be stolen there by Luca Santini. Santini's going to drive. Big shot blocked there by Spencer.
Beautiful block. Nothing but ball that time.
And that big block sponsored by Dorn Concrete. Don't let just anybody lay to the foundation for your business. Call for them free instant. DornConcrete.com. Three-pointer, corner, Barker. Nothing but net. 3-0 Laurel. 1-2-2 full court press here. Sewickley going to easily break that. Shot in and out. Good rebound, strong rebound there by Donley. Up and no good, but gets his own rebound for a third time. Cannot get it back. Rebound comes down to Mike. Outlet to Barker. Barker will shoot from anywhere.
He proved that the first time down the court.
Yeah, Laban Barker. Also on the football team, also part of the prom court last year was Laban.
He does it all.
Cooper now. Nice guard there. Landon Smith from the outside, guarded there by Grimsley. Sewickley, not a deep team. The ball stolen. Stolen by Helbling. Grimsley now, cross-court pass. Ball goes inside. Shot up. No good, and Laurel comes down with a rebound. There's Barker from outside. No good. Wayne comes down with a rebound, but he travels. All three officials had that call.
I saw that too, Lee. I think we all could have called that one.
I don't know about our nutcase beside us, but that's all right. 3-0. The reason we say nutcase because her last name's Pistachio, so that's the only reason. That's why she's our friendly nutcase. 3-0 Laurel here with 5:55 to go here, first period. Santini, pass in the lane, and that's a travel on Brady Cooper. And we talked a little bit about Wynn Palmer, 700 career wins. Sewickley Academy, their school is the oldest independent school in Western Pennsylvania. Been around since 1838, the Sewickley Academy. As they get the ball across the timeline, that's Helbling. Throw in the corner to Spencer. Donley, triple team, gets the shot up and good.
Nice move by Donley.
He's 6'4" and only a freshman. I said he averages 16 a game. Also on the baseball team for Sewickley Academy. 3-point Laurel, up, good. They do call it a 3. That's George Michael. Wham. And the ball stolen by Parker. Nice pass inside, reverse layup, misses it though. Had to throw something in there once.
Oh yes, that's all right.
Grimsley turnaround shot up and good.
As long as you don't start singing, Lee.
Now don't worry about that. 6'4" Laurel with 4:50 to go. Yeah, both teams not going to play a lot of players. No luck. Look at inside, pass deep corner to Santini. Back out to Smith. Smith guarded there by Wang. Good defense here. Good switch there, Barker. Michael fakes the 3, now gets the 3, up, no good. Loose ball and foul. Let's see if that's going to go on. Is that going to go Cooper? Yeah, they're going to call Brady Cooper with a foul. Our first foul of the game. We had a great conversation with Coach Wynn Palmer. Didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Locke. Also the AD. Both these coaches, the ADs are their skulls. You don't see that too often. The three for the corner, that's nothing but net. Lucas Grimsley gives Sewickley Academy to lead 7-6.
That was a nice dish right there, Lee. I thought Dolan was going to take it up himself, but then he passed it.
And that ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Santini. Yeah, talking to Coach Palmer inside. We get our first substitution of the game is Jaden Iorio. It's going to check in for Cooper. But talking to Coach Palmer, he doesn't call plays. Yeah, he lets his players run the offense. You make the decisions. It's all called defense. You guys know what you're doing. You make the decisions. It's easier when you have three freshmen on the court to do that. It's kind of interesting. Donnelly, nice spin move shot up, missed the layup though. Gets his own board back, puts it back up, no good. Rebound comes down to Barker, and the loose ball foul is going to be on Sewickley Academy. Foul's going to go on Grimsley, his first, team's first. A little unorthodox in those shots, it looks like inside from Donnelly.
Well, he's trying to get the ball up. You learn as a big man, you go right back up and try not to dish it out unless you absolutely have to. You'll learn.
7-6 Sewickley Academy, 3.5 to go here, first period. Good defense by Sewickley Academy here. Michael on the outside, guarded by Spencer.
Looks like they're playing a man-to-man league.
Yeah, that's typical Win Palmer defense. He's going to play that man-to-man defense. He's going to be strictly defense here. Wang doing it. Barker drives to the hole, but Wang gets called for the foul. Going to be his first. Boy, Barker was determined he was going to try to get to the hole.
And Wang was determined to stop him.
Pass into Michael. He's double teamed. Back out. 3. Iorio up. No good. Rebound comes down to Helbling. Excuse me. Helbling. Looking for somewhere to go. Finds Wang. Back to Helbling. Donnelly on the outside, which I'm not going to see him that often from the outside. Spencer back out to Helbling. Trying to drive baseline. Nothing there. Back out to Spencer. Spencer's going to try to drive. Stop. Double team. Pass to Wang. Back out to Helbling. Good patience here by Sewickley Academy. There's the Panthers. There's the 3. In and out. Good box out by Iorio. As the rebound comes down to Landon Smith. Nice pass to Barker. Shot up and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. With 2:20 to go here, first period.
Leave on Grimsley, Lee?
We'll find out. No, they're going to call it on Donnelly, his first, team's third. Barker hits the first. At the end of the game, we'll have our LCAP player of the game. And our Melee Chiropractic play of the game, Jordan Smith checks in. As Barker hits both. So some of the players that Witten Palmer didn't talk about are into the game right now. Thank you, Mr. Palmer. Jordan Smith looking for a shot, nothing there. Spencer into the lane. Pump fake, back out to Donnelly. Donnelly guarded by Iorio. Nice bounce pass, but Smith, the ball knocked out of his hands, but it will stay Sewickley Academy ball. Yeah, unfortunately, Jay, we didn't get a chance to go to the crane room before the game tonight.
I know we did last time. I was so full of wings I could hardly run the camera.
And we got a travel call. Boy, I thought Landon Smith was going to get called for the foul, but Coach Palmer, I agree with you, Coach Palmer. I thought that was a foul on Landon Smith for sure. I think Coach Palmer not going to yell a lot, but he'll plead his case.
Nice pick by Jordan Smith. He about knocked his player on the ground.
Down to 1:33 to go here, first period. Barker. Santini for 3. Third 3 of the quarter here for Laurel as they take the 11-7 lead. Spencer throws it in the corner to Grimsley. Back out to Spencer. Good defense there by Barker. Triple team, throw it to Grimsley back. Whoop, Helberg, tired. He traveled. Good Helbling. Helbling part of the baseball team also.
Shuffle them feet a little bit, you can't do that.
As Spencer checks out. And into the game is somebody new again. Michael Wu into the game. Thank you, Coach Palmer.
I thought he said he wasn't playing tonight.
Guess what? He is.
I guess.
He's Michael Wu, part of the baseball team, also here at Sewickley Academy. We're down to 43 seconds. Barker from a long distance three. Can't get the roll. Rebound comes down to Donley. He'll slow things up. Try to get in the lane. There's Iorio. A good turnaround shot up. No good. Iorio with the rebound. Down to 25 seconds. Landon Smith into the lane. Throws up a wild shot and it does not fall. Rebound fighting for Barker loses it out of bounds. And no, he'll say it's off Sewickley Academy with 14 seconds to go.
They said the ball's off to Jordan Smith. I don't know.
Down to 11 seconds. They'll hold for the last shot will Landon Smith. Guarded by Jordan Smith. Into the lane, shot, up, gets the roll. And that will do it for the end of the first period with the score. Laurel 13, Sewickley Academy 7. You're listening and watching the high school basketball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the WPIAL High School Sports Network.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Are you looking to make a difference? Well, here is your opportunity. Lawrence County Child and Youth Services is looking for compassionate foster parents now. If you are over the age of 21, in good health, and wanting to help a child in need, we're in need of you. Receive free training and compensation by becoming a foster parent. Call 724-658-2558 and let Bill, Brooklyn, and Heather get you started. Make a difference and become a foster parent today.
13-7 Laurel coming up at the half as the Castle Asphalt halftime show. Talk a little bit more about Castle Asphalt as the second quarter goes on, as Laurel with the 13-7 lead at the end of the first period.
Very fast-moving first quarter.
Don't jinx them, Jay. But we like it, though. Only 4 fouls called. Spencer. Shot up. No good. Gets his own rebound. He's crushed from behind by Lucas Santini. If you're looking for quality and cost-efficient paving and construction services, Castle Asphalt Construction will make your visions for your proper projects a reality. That's Castle Asphalt. As Spencer goes to the line to shoot two. Hits his first. Want to thank the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. You call Penn Ohio Bottled Water for delivery of your 3 or 5 gallon water cooler systems, or get cases of bottles delivered to your home or work, as Spencer hits both. 13-9. We expected this kind of game, Jay, though. A low-scoring, tight defensive game, and it's lived up to its bills so far.
Well, neither team really scores a lot of points, so that's what we expect, and that's what we're getting so far.
Barker spin move, great defense. He gets it up and over. Amari Spencer, how about that shot for Barker?
Tell you what, that was a move there.
15-9.
Shaking and baking.
Remember that for our Melee Chiropractic play of the game, Jay.
Yes.
Cross-court pass over to Grimsley. Off the hands of Alex Wang. Saved there. Nice save by Helbling. Back to Donley. Donley. Reverse layup. Up and good. He's got 4.
That's how you use the board, Lee.
And use Iorio for a screen a little bit too. Barker up and in. 17-11. We got our young student section here tonight. Got about, 30 or 40 kids, and there's miscommunication there. As Wang was passing to Helbling, and Helbling didn't realize the ball was coming. So Grimsley will have a seat. See if we have any other surprises. It looks like we're good. Yeah, Wim Palmer actually gave me a nice golf lesson a couple years ago. Well, when you have that many state golf championships, and I'll get it real quick again. Landon Smith, great pump fake up and in. Boy, he got Spencer flying in the air, and he's like, okay, I think I'm clear now.
He definitely had a nice wide open 10-footer there.
Great hustle by Laurel. We're going to get a quick timeout by Coach Ken Locke. There's a good defense there by Santini. A 30-second timeout. Our Ponson Insurance timeout. Ponson Insurance. You can call Agent Dan Ponson, Jessica Whelan, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. Yeah, first couple times I talked to Coach Wim Palmer, I knew he was the golf coach. I said, by the way, what's your handicap? He said, 3.2. I said, what's this .2 stuff? He said, well, I'm trying to get it down to 3. Like, oh, thank you very much. So, and so I met him a couple years ago. I said, did you get it down to 3? He says, yeah, I'm down to 3. So,
what's your handicap, Lee? Or do you want to say?
I golf anywhere from 48 to 52. So that's what, about a 38 handicap for 18 holes, somewhere around there?
I don't know, so I really couldn't say.
Well, it's about 36 is par, so 16 over par, 32. Yeah, somewhere around there.
That's not
I have fun.
Hey, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I went up. He gave me my lesson. He just every time down the middle straight. I was like, get out of here. But anyways, Barker, wide open 15-footer, misses it. Maybe too wide open. Spencer comes up with the rebound.
I think he's expecting a hand in space and never happened.
Donnelly looking for a pass inside. Nothing there. Looking for his play off that screen. Did not do that. That's Wu to Helbling. Back Jordan Smith. Back to Wu. And off the hands of Laurie Spencer. Yeah, when I got my golf lesson with Coach Palmer, he said, well, what kind of shot do you hit? He said, you hit a fade? I said, I just try to hit the ball. He said, now I know what I'm working with. So
you can tell he's a real coach.
Oh, yeah. He's a great disciplinarian and just great motivator for the Sewickley Academy team. Got sucked back into coaching softball again because they didn't have enough kids. And so he's back out putting softball pants on again. Shot by Oroyo goes in and out. Rebound comes out Sewickley Academy. They trail by 8 with 4:50 to go here first half. Doesn't look like Donnelly's going to take that outside shot, does he?
No, he took one. That's about it. Oh, beautiful pass.
Jordan Smith, that's how you cut to the hole. And they're saying the shot's not on the floor. Ooh. Foul on George Michael, his first. Interesting.
Well,
Thought that'd be a shooting foul, but does not. 3 fouls each. Donnelly, the Helbling in the corner.
I think Donnelly should right back up with that ball.
Spencer's going to get in the lane. Stop and pop from 8. Up, no good. Good strong rebound, George Michael. Outlet to Barker. Back to Landon Smith using that speed. Nice pass inside Diorio. Keep that pass in mind for our Maley Chiropractic play of the game.
That was a beautiful pass. Kids nowadays don't do that
was perfect. Santini's going to pick up his second. Says a very young Sewickley Academy team, and Coach Palmer basically saying, he's really happy with this group. They don't get down, even though they've only got 3 wins. He said they're a great group to coach, and they know they're going to get better.
Like I said, he starts 1 senior, 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 5 freshmen on the team. So they're a very young team.
But he starts the 3 freshmen, fortunately and unfortunately. So, nonetheless, Jordan Smith gets loose the ball out of bounds. bit. I asked Coach Palmer, I said, you having fun this year? And he says, yeah, it's a great group, but then he said it's kind of rough going through the growing pains, but he knows it's going to mean something down the road, though, because they play in a very, very tough section. We'll look at that section at halftime and the section standings. George Michael, reverse layup, shot blocked, but he's going to get fouled. Jordan Smith gets called for the foul. Michael will go to the line to shoot 2. I don't think we're going to get to our bonus free throws, so we'll just call it our Health and Motion Physical Therapy free throw line. There's no referral needed to visit Health and Motion Physical Therapy. You can come in for a 15-minute consultation and save those unnecessary trips to the doctor's office. Don't wait months to start feeling better. Shot missed. As Wang checks back in. Michael hits the second. Makes it a 22-11 lead, the biggest lead of the night. Sewickley needing an answer here. Quickly. Donnelly, good defense by Oreo. Ball stolen. Landon Smith, 2-on-1. He'll take nice dish. Pump fake, shot up, good. Ty Shear is just into the game for the first time. Timeout, Sewickley Academy. Our Ponce Insurance timeout. You can visit PonceInsurance.com to request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. Also, thank McDoorBonnerLaw.com for that last turnover. They sponsor the Turnovers and Charges, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service. Yeah, Jay, we'll take a look at the halftime. We'll take a look at the standings and maybe look at some of the teams around 2A. And we also have a special video sponsored by the Laurel Pre-K Classroom at halftime. We'll take a look at that. I want to thank all the sponsors here at the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. And thanks to Laurel High School for taking great care of us up here. Making us feel welcome as we normally are. We didn't get a 50-50 the other night.
They didn't have them.
Oh, wow. That's unusual.
They didn't have it the last time we was here either.
That's right. Well, you need volunteers to do that, too. So, you know, if I'm Laurel, I mean, don't even guard Donnelly out there. He's not going to shoot it out there. Let him prove it. Shear. Back to Grimsley. Back out top to Helbling. Not to score. Only 3 people have scored so far yet. And another Medora Bonner Law turnover. Barker. Nice bounce pass again to Smith. You can tell they've been working together.
That's the third nice bounce pass I've seen tonight.
You can tell the seniors know each other very well on the football field and now the basketball court. Almost thrown away there. Helbling's going to chase it back. Wang. Back out to Donnelly. Why guard him out there? He's proved that he's your leading scorer, but he's not going to shoot from outside, but does not get the roll. Good strong rebound, and Spencer, but can't get it to fall. Spencer looks a little dejected.
Thought he had that one.
26-11. This was a 13-7 game at the end of the first quarter. Now Laurel spreads the floor.
Wicks is going to have to crank the defense down a little bit.
4 fouls on each team here in this first half, so we're going to force the issue. George Michael into the lane. Shot up. Good. Up over Donnelly. 28-11 Spartans.
I expect a little bit better game, Lee.
Yes, Sewickley Academy looking a little frustrated right now. Good defense there by the Spartans. Donnelly. Ioria's done a great job on him so far. Shot for 3 for Wang. That's up. No good. Landon Smith with the rebound with 44 seconds. Laban Barker wide open, cannot hit. Helbling with the rebound. Helbling, double team, good defense there by Michael. Almost got the turnover. Donnelly on Iorio, turn around, he's not wide open, shot up, good. We'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Nice spin move by him.
Foul's gonna go on Iorio, his first. Yeah, he spun. He was expecting somebody to be in his face and nobody was there.
Made a nice move, and now see if he can make the old-fashioned three-point play.
Santini checks in with 23.6 seconds left. Donnelly misses. Rebound comes back to Donnelly. How about the four-point play? Cuts the lead to 28-15 with 15 seconds to go. Smith with 8. Smith with 5. Smith with 3. Smith loses it. Turnaround shot by Barker, up no good in the halftime of the score. Laurel 28 and Sewickley Academy 15. You're listening and watching the high school basketball here in the Trib Live High School Sports Network and the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Hey Scotty fans, it's Mrs. Ryan
and Miss Felina here on behalf of the Union Area Education Association.
And we want to wish all of our Scotties good luck this season. Go Scotties!
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
Back to our Castle Asphalt halftime show. Castle Asphalt and Construction knows the importance of making a good first impression, no matter how elegant your home or office may be. Matching it with poor road surfaces can make your friends and potential clients regret making the trip. Get a free estimate at castleasphalt.com. That's castleasphalt.com. calm. Now the Laurel pre-K classroom. They've been pen pals with the boys basketball team over the last month or so. And believe it or not, they've been exchanging actual letters, not just emails or text messages. The preschool class got to meet the hoops team this past Monday, and they play in the gym with the high school team. The classroom was invited to attend the game tonight for Family and Community Engagement Night. Special thanks to LCAP pre-K classroom teachers here at Laurel and to Coach Ken Locke and the Laurel basketball team for making this cool experience a possibility. So as you can see on our screen, players in the LK are sitting to our left down here. We 30 or 40 of them down there making a lot of noise. You can see all the cute kids here for the LK classroom. There's the big group of kids here from Laurel High School. So I want to thank them. And that's, I like the idea, Jay, that they're actually actual letters. We're not doing emails here. They're writing, which is tough to do these days.
I'll tell you what, most people don't know how to write.
So we are at halftime, our Castle Asphalt halftime show. Leading scores for Sewickley Academy: 8 points for Nolan Donley, 5 points for Lucas Grimsley, and 2 points for Amari Spencer. That's it.
Well, you only have 15 points.
Yeah. Six different scores for the Laurel Spartans. Leading the way is Laban Barker. He's got 7. George Michael's got 6. Landon Smith's got 6. Lucas Santini with 3 and 2 apiece for Shearer and Iorio. But defensively, Jay, I think the Spartans are just playing dynamite defense. Donley, he hasn't had an open shot other than that spin move that he did. Other than that, he averages close to 16 a game. He's had to work for everything.
Well, they're going to need somebody else to step up a little bit. Donley is working as hard as he can, but like you said, they're double teaming him, dropping in on him. Anytime he gets the ball, he has 2 guys right in his face. So somebody's got to pick that up and shoot.
Yeah, but the Spartans are doing a nice job of that man-to-man defense, pressuring a little bit coming up the court, but they force some turnovers. And you can tell 3 freshmen really having some problems with this Spartan defense and, having problems, quite a few turnovers here in this first half.
Well, I figure Mr. Palmer's he's going to change things around a little bit, and they might come out doing something different in the second half.
Yeah, looking at this section, Aliquippa leading the section. Boy, what a surprise. 13-5 overall in this section. Northgate, 14-5 overall. They're 5-2 in this section. Aliquippa 7-0. And talking to Coach Wynn Palmer, he said that Northgate team, he said that's a team that can really shoot the ball well.
Okay, I've never seen them play.
I have not seen them, but then you got Shenango right behind them, what Shenango's been doing with Coach McQuistion there. They're 12-5 overall. They're 5-2 in this section. So them 3, they're in the playoffs. We're going to give them the playoffs. Then it comes down to Southside, Beaver, Laurel, and Sewickley. So Laurel, if they can beat Sewickley tonight, that's going to be a tiebreaker with them. They've already split with Southside Beaver, so that pretty much, for the most part, should get them in, but you never know what might happen.
Things happen in basketball is not supposed to happen.
Yeah. So, I mean, actually, they beat Southside once, so even if they lose to them, still going to get them in because they take the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker would be Southside and Laurel, and if you split, you take both teams, so you'll get into the playoffs. Looking at 2A, Bishop Canevin and Eden Christian both at 6-1. Nazareth Prep at 4-3, and Propel Braddock Hills at 3-3. Those 4 teams, they'll be in the playoffs for sure. In Section 2A, Greensburg Central Catholic, they're 13-5 overall. They're 9-1 in section play. Sarah Catholic 7-3. Those 2 should get in. Then it gets a little touchy here. Jeanette 5-4, but then Clareton, Riverview, and Leechburg all with 6 losses in the section. And don't forget about Springdale with 7 losses, though. So those teams are going to be battling. Those 4 teams are going to be battling for 1 spot left for the playoffs. And in the other section, Fort Cherry 9-0 in the conference, 17-2 overall. Love the point differential, Jay. They average 72 a game and only giving up less than 40 a game.
They must play some mean defense.
Chartiers Houston at 15-4 overall, 9-1 in section play. Those 2 definitely in the playoffs. Burgettstown should be in at 6-3, 10-8 overall. Then it comes down to either Carmichael's or Bentworth. Carmichael's at 4-5 and Bentworth at 4-6. The playoff pairing show will be on February 13th on Monday. You can stay tuned to the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Dawn Rebel. We used to say Cast of Thousands, but they cut that out. So it's Dawn Rebel and more likely Chris Harlan from the Trib will reveal all the brackets on Monday, February 13th. The playoffs start 2 weeks from tonight. And they just came out with all first-round home games. As long as your gym's big enough and qualifies, it'll be a home game for the higher-seeded team. So, not going to happen to Laurel this year, but if Aliquippa, they win their section, they're going to be a higher seed. They're going to be a home game at Aliquippa for the first round. And if you have a bye for your first game, the quarterfinal game will be your home game for your second game. So I like that.
That's nice. I think the team deserves to have a home game if they have a good best record.
Yeah. So the top 8 or top 4, however, depending if 8 teams make the playoffs like they do in 6A, and in 2A you got 16 teams make it, so the top 8 will have that in that home game. And they're talking about doing that for football. They did it last year. Now they're talking about meeting halfway for all the playoff games, for the state playoff games. Okay. Not the WPIAL still the first round home game. You're still getting that, but the state playoffs are talking about, instead of the home district advantage where 6-hour drive, from Philly, now they're talking about at least meeting halfway for all the state playoff games, which I like that, especially on a school night. But anyways, we digress. Get ready for the start of the second half. See if Sewickley Academy can play some defense here, get some turnovers, and get back into this game. They trail by 13 as they lob the ball into Barker. Goes up strong, up, no good. Gets his own rebound back. Throws it back out to Smith. Smith. Biorio. Only 2 points today, but he's played just great defensively.
Well, he has a tough task taking Donnelly.
Oh, ball picked up. And there's Iorio up off the glass and good. Off the scramble. Good job there by Santini getting that loose ball.
I thought that should have been a jump ball, but Russ didn't see it that way.
I was thinking the same thing. Grimsley for 3, that misses. Smith with the rebound. Smith gonna get pass up, no good, misses the layup to Santini, but Iorio comes up with the loose ball.
Another nice pass, just didn't finish that time.
And Laurel's been doing a nice job spread the floor, or making that extra pass tonight. If Laurel hangs on to this game, we will have Ken Locke later on. Shot rejected by Donnelly. Donnelly to Grimsley in the corner. Helbling for 3. That misses, but Donnelly with a strong rebound misses the layup. Gets his own board back, puts it up and in. One thing about Donnelly, Jay, he doesn't give up down there.
And he's going to keep fighting every time he has a chance. Get that rebound and right back up, which I like to see.
So Sewickley Academy, the Panthers trail by 13. Smith inside, up and good. Another nice assist. Making it 32-17.
Sewickley's going to have to make a stop here. You can't just go basket for basket. They're never going to get close.
Yeah, I think Mr. Dotson lined up the interview with Coach Ken Locke if they win. So we have an extra headset we'll have to plug in. Wherever that headset is, it's around here somewhere. There it is. The ball goes out of bounds. Another Medora Bonner Law turnover as Brady Cooper checks back in. There's the PA announcer says Brady Cooper was the wide receiver for the Laurel Spartans, if I'm not mistaken. Brady Cooper also on the wrestling. He was also on the wrestling team, and he was also on the prom court. Was Cooper. Smith, great pump fake up and in. He's got 10, 34-17.
They do a good job of that pump fake.
Donnelly, nothing there. Back out to Grimsley. It's a 3 up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be the Spartan ball with 5:15 to go here, third period. 34-17. The Laurel Spartans lead this one.
Sewickley's going to have to start getting some turnovers here.
Yeah, Cooper was on, he's not wrestling this year. He was on the wrestling team. He had 29 career victories. did Brady Cooper. Smith back into the lane, and he's fouled. He'll go to line to shoot 2, and I think they're going to get Jordan Smith from behind. Yep, that's going to be his second. And Smith will go to the line to shoot 2. As we mentioned earlier, 1,747 rushing yards this year, 34 TDs. This is his first free throw.
It's the first time he's at the line tonight, isn't it, Lee?
Yes, it is. Misses both. Donnelly with a rebound. It was half time. Great defense again. Helbling for 3. That misses. Donnelly with a strong rebound. Can't find it, and he's going to get fouled on the loose ball foul. Going to get Cooper his second. Team's second. See team's first here in the second half. Well, Win Palmer said he thinks they shoot maybe 10% from the three-point line, and right now they're displaying that, unfortunately.
Looks like Alex Wang fouled that time.
Yeah, Wang with the loose ball foul. You can tell he didn't think so.
Nobody hardly ever says, I did foul them.
Yeah, Alex Wang in most of the school plays at Sewickley Academy. Plus, he plays the oboe.
Very talented.
Yes. Yeah, he's in quite a few of the school plays. Falls down there, and there's Barker for an easy 15. He's going to get the roll in. Wang a little bit too much there. A little overplayed, fell down, left Barker wide open for the 15-footer. Wang misses that one. Ball comes loose to Santini. He's going to slow things up. Now hand off to Barker. Barker. Back to Santini for 3, up and in. Another assist.
Video gone.
From Laban Barker for Lucas Santini with 39-17 with 3:45 to go. Wang gonna pass the Spencer. Spencer guarded closely there. Smith, the left wing. Back to Spencer inside. Spencer misses the layup. Donnelly's gonna take his first 3 of the night. Misses that. Barker tracks it down. Out to Landon Smith with 3:12 to go here, third period. 39-17 Laurel. 22. Isolate Smith. Iorio for 3. That goes in and out. Thought maybe he'd get called for the travel, but he get called for the foul.
Take number 5.
Nope. You're wrong. How about Amari Spencer?
Oh.
No, you're right. Now, how about Jordan Smith? That's both wrong. And now we're going to get a Paunson Insurance timeout with 2:51 to go here, third period. We'll just keep it right here as we're having some video technical problems right now. Doesn't seem like a 22-point game, does it?
No, it doesn't. I can see why Mr. Palmer said we should not shoot threes. I hate to see their percentage for 3 points. I don't think they made one, have they?
They made one. Lucas Grimsley made one in the first quarter.
That's right. That's the only one. I think they missed their last 10.
It's been a rough night to say the least, but this team will get better.
Well, you're starting a bunch of freshmen and juniors at them. Well, I heard of Doc Medic, or
Doc
pitcher.
Medic?
Yeah, the pitcher.
How about Doc Mennonite? They were 4th last week, now 1. Parker with a reverse layup. He's got 13. 24-point game. Jordan Smith for 3, in and out. Battle for the ball comes into Landon Smith's hand. Outlet to Barker. He's going to run. He's going to take it coast to coast. He's going to put it in. You have to pick an LCAP player of the game later on, Jay.
I'll tell you what, he's looking like he might be a good candidate.
He's got 15 right now, the 43. 26-point game, 4 points away from the mercy roll. Donnelly looking at Iorio, just giving him all kinds of problems. Grimsley in the corner. Get the loose ball foul on George Michael. Team's second here of the second half. Yeah, Doc Mennonite. I'd never heard of Doc Mennonite either. They're number 1. And Constitution, which we've heard of, the Sewickley Academy beat them back in 2017. Might share that story later on. Spencer misses that one, and Barker, nice job from laying on the floor looking for the travel. It's Coach Palmer. You can hear him up here. Not going to get that call. I have to agree with him. Barker slid a couple feet.
He rolled a little bit.
So down to 135 here in the third quarter. Spartans spread the floor again. Smith back to Santini. He'll shoot for 3, and that's nothing but net. His third 3 of the night, Lucas Santini. He's got 9. 29-point game. Coach Palmer's still trying to plead for that travel call. Grimsley.
Back door's open there, and he missed the throw.
Donnelly to Grimsley for 3. That misses. Good strong rebound to Helbling. Nice bounce pass to Smith up and in. And we're going to get a quick timeout. You talked to Palmer a lot before the game. And he was talking about the Constitution to championship game back in 2017 when they went down to 15-2, called a timeout. What did he tell his team, Jay?
He said, let's get the bus warmed up, we're leaving. You don't want to play.
And the team looked at him like, what do you mean? He says, I'm serious. They didn't know to take him serious or not, and they said, let's get out of here. Let's go home. So the buzzer went off. They went out onto the floor, and then one of their seniors, Hinkson and Chris Gretsch, they looked at each other like, we're playing pretty bad. Let's suck it up. And then they were able to come back and cut that 13-point deficit. They were down by 6 with 2:35 to go in that game. Pulled that game out, made it into overtime, and then defeated Constitution. And then had a chance to talk to Win Palmer at the end of that game on the floor, and he gave me a couple congratulations in a way that we cannot probably say on the air because I said I was betting against them, and he basically told me you shouldn't have in a polite way.
That's the best way to put it, Lee.
Yeah. Smith, nice pass. Iorio shot up, misses. Smith gets the rebound though. Landon Smith everywhere here tonight with 42 seconds to go. And Coach Palmer's clearing the bench. I think he's had enough. Can he get a new another 5 out there? I like it though.
I do too.
Santini for 3, he hits again. 20 seconds to go. 30-point game. We have our mercy roll into effect.
He likes that corner shot, Lee.
Smith gets his man in the air, passes to Donnelly. Inside shot, no good. Helbling with a good strong rebound, puts it up, no good. And a loose ball foul. His shot did not count. And a foul, I believe, is going to.
Donnelly, I believe.
Actually, they're going to say no foul at all. So they're going to wave the foul off at the score 49-19. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth. You're listening and watching the high school basketball here in the Triple Lab High School Sports Network and Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapies. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Nuvie, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale-Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country. on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN. Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
High school for our fourth quarter, 49-19 with 7:25 to go here, fourth period. Santini, how about let's shoot another one? He's human this time, misses. Donnelly with a rebound.
I think that's his first miss from 3 all night, Lee.
Donnelly, a nice stutter move that gets it up and in. Donnelly's got 12, averages 16 a game. 49-21, should be a running clock to hold the rest of the night.
Looks like Coach Palmer changed his mind and put the starters back in and start the fourth period, Lee.
Really upping this defensive pressure right now. As Laban Barker just holding the ball. In the old days, Jay, that would be 5 seconds, but not anymore. Barker behind the back pass. Santini thought about the three. Barker, Landon Smith for three. That misses. Jordan Smith with the rebound. He'll bring the ball across the timeline, trailing by 28. Ball goes in the corner. Lucas Grimsley has not scored since that first quarter. He's got 5 points tonight. Michael's almost with the steal. I think Laurel's still playing tough defense here, even though they're up 28. Donnelly. Shot up. Gets the roll. Does Nolan Donnelly. Again, a little unconventional left-handed hook, but when you're 6'4", yeah, you're going to get those rolls at times.
Up nice and soft, too. Didn't make it too hard. Sometimes you take that shot and you bang, it's going to go. But up soft, sometimes it rolls in like it did.
And a loose ball. We're going to get a quick Ponce's insurance timeout. The rest of that, actually, let's take a quick 30-second timeout ourselves. You're listening to Washington High School basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
At LCAP Early Learning Centers, our kids are superheroes with extraordinary abilities to explore and learn. All our programs are filled with amazing children, but we need help. We're hiring group supervisors, assistant group supervisors, aides, and many other support positions. If you love to work with children as young as 6 weeks old, then you could be a superhero too. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County. Apply today at lcap.org.
Welcome back. 49-23 Laurel with 5:29 to go. Iorio shot blocked. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Donnelly. Coach Palmer still coaching on the sideline. Good job, good job.
I think that was blocked by Donnelly. Nice block.
Coach Locke going to be feeling good about his team's performance here tonight. I said his team's been decimated by injuries, but still playing hard. Smith with another nice pass and shot. Can't get the roll, and Donnelly's got nailed pretty good there. Still laying on the ground. Coach Palmer's going to go out and check on him. Yeah, Laban Barker, pretty big. He's a football player, so he got into him pretty good. So with Donnelly on the floor, we'll take another quick timeout. You're listening and watching the high school basketball here in the Trib Live High School Sports Network and the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
That was awesome.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for homeowners and businesses in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting and related projects for the winter season. Call Joe today, 724-714-4294, to discuss your next project.
Laurel High School. Nolan Donnelly came out with a bloody lip. Unfortunately, Laban Barker came out with a bloody uniform, so thanks to Xander Johnson, Laban Barker's back into the game because he's now wearing number 10 as Barker picks up his first. Yeah, Xander Johnson, the 5'11 freshman. You wouldn't think another senior or junior would give up the shirt, you know.
Looks like it's a little small for him, but he don't care.
It fits. Hits both free throws. Barker up to 17, 51-23 with 4:49 to go in a running clock. Clock will continuously run no matter if it's even though it's below 28. Spencer, triple team, back to Jordan Smith, up for three. That misses. Rebound comes down to Aiden Fuchs into the game for Laurel. As they hand the ball off to Fuchs now. So Santini, that misses the three. Rebound, Smith gets it back. Another new, well, that's Barker wearing number 10. I got to get used to that again. Fuchs, back out. Michael for three, misses. Rebound to Wang.
Good box out by Wang to get that rebound.
Pass to Spencer, foul from behind. He'll go to line to shoot two. Foul from behind by Santini. And want to congratulate somebody, Jay, as we get to this foul here. Matthew Stanley, 37 points, breaks the all-time scoring record in Union on a three. Wow. Congratulations to Matt Stanley. As Spencer misses his first free throw. They were hoping to get it done tonight, especially at home. So congratulations to Matt Stanley. As Fuchs checks out. Spencer misses the second free throw. Landon Smith, who's had himself a great night. Yeah, Aiden Fuchs, I want to mention Fuchs on the track team here at Laurel. And a loose ball foul on George Michaels. So Michaels, the senior. Michael Woog checks back in. Yeah, what a move by Spencer. Misses the layup though, but puts it back up and in. Gets his first field goal of the night. Landon Smith picks up his first foul. 51-25. Pick our Maley Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game at the end of this one. I got some nominations coming up, Jay. We talk off the air. Spencer misses another free throw. to Santini. And off to Michaels. Back to Barker. Barker into the lane. Back out Iorio for two. No good. And a travel call, unfortunately, on Luke, on Michael Wu. Look at Coach Palmer. Gonna love it. And a Ponce's Insurance timeout.
And we'll take a quick 30-second timeout. As Coach Palmer's going to talk to the referees. We'll be back after this.
He's going to
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
And welcome back with 1:50 to go. Coach Palmer's done explaining to the referee what a travel call is. And Spencer puts it up and in. Spencer's got 6, 51-27 with 1:30 to go. Landon Smith shot blocked with Donnelly back into the game. Puts it up. Nice shot there by Donnelly. Down to 22. Well, almost stolen there. Now it is stolen by Donnelly. Short, gets his own board back, up and in. Timeout, Laurel.
And it's another full timeout. At the end of this game, again, Jay, we will have our LCAP player of the game. LCAP, the Head Start and PA pre-K, Head Start and PA pre-K counts program. Children under the age of 5 can receive free quality preschool at various locations around the county, and our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Maley Chiropractic are currently hiring. You can seasonal allergies or changes in weather can affect how you feel on a daily basis. Headaches, joint pain, sinus pressure, or even congestion can all be alleviated by chiropractic work. You can call Maley Chiropractic to schedule your appointment today. I want to thank again Medore Bonner Law for tonight's sponsorship. Also, they got flexible appointment hours. Medore Bonner Law is a team of experienced lawyers and staff always ready to help in the Crane Room Grill. You can grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft, or please don't go outside in the patio tonight as Barker hits the layup. Plenty of room at the Crane Room Grill. If you want to go outside the patio, feel free. I don't know if you'll get service out there or not tonight. Hey, Grimsley hits the three. And Coach Palmer will call timeout with 46 seconds to go. How are we in spots, Miss Pistachio? We'll wait. How long I said at the end of the. But I want to congratulate Matt Stanley again.
The breaking that
state record tonight, is the Union scoring record, passes his dad and passes Mr. Nogue, the principal and his dad tonight. So he is now the all-time leading scorer. So congratulations to him. Yeah, winding out those state rankings, Jay, Eden Christian was number 3, Bishop Cannon was number 4, and then United
6 was number 5. Iorio probably got away with a step there. Puts it up and in, does Iorio. 55-34 with 33 seconds to go. Spencer, air ball up. Rebound comes on Iorio. Outlet to Smith. Smith stutter move. Looking for Iorio in the middle. Does not come up with that, but ball goes off the hands and in the hands of George Michael. Michaels. Santini. Sewickley still playing that tight defense, even though down to 6 seconds. Donnelly going to come up with a steal. Spin move, loses it. Shot up, it will count. And that will do it. Final score. Laurel 55, Sewickley Academy 36. We'll be back, talk a little bit about this game. Hopefully have an interview with Coach Ken Locke and gain out our rewards. You're listening and watching the high school basketball here in the Triple Live High School Sports Network and the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services in over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information. Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9 ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
And welcome back to our Tri-County Principals post-game show here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. 13-7 at the end of the first quarter. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You can't hear anything?
Nothing.
Okay, you want to turn things around here? We heard you pretty good. Put the other headset on. Sorry about that. Don't know why that's not working right now. Oh, here we go. We're good. That's why you couldn't hear. Don't worry about it. Just keep those on. We'll give those to Coach Locke. Yeah, I had your sound down that you couldn't hear.
Okay.
That's all. Anyways, 13-7 at the end of the first quarter, Jay, and then broke that lead out to 28-15, and then from there, just a great start to the third quarter and mercy roll.
Tell you what, Sewickley played hard. I believe Donnelly had 20 or 22 points.
I got him with 20.
Okay, I have him with 22. 20 also, and he needs more help. And so when you only scored 28 points and he had 20 of them, it's tough to win a game.
Yeah, and going down that scoring is that Grimsley had 8, Spencer had 6, and Jordan Smith had 2, but that was it. But only 2 threes in the night came from Lucas Grimsley, but they were getting some offensive boards, Jay, but just nothing was falling.
They couldn't put it back up. It was just rolling right in and out.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they did play hard. I thought, but just unfortunately with the young team, you're going to have nights like this, and the ball's not going to fall a lot of times when you're young.
And you have to have more than one person.
Leading the way for the Laurel Spartans, Laban Barker, 19 points on the night. Lucas Santini with 12, Landon Smith with 10. But boy, I wonder how many assists that he had tonight. He was all over the floor tonight. 6 points apiece for Oreo and George Michael, and 2 points for Ty Shear. 55-36 final as we await Coach Ken Locke to come up after this one. But the good thing for Laurel now is they defeated Sewickley Academy twice. Laurel Spartans improved to 6-13 overall. They're 3-5 in section play. Sewickley Academy will be officially eliminated from the playoffs. They're 3-15 and 0-8 in section play. But it's tough to win with a young team. But this team will be a team to reckon with next year for sure.
You give them a year or two, they're going to be real good.
I think Coach Ken Locke's going to be very happy with the performance of the Laurel Spartans here tonight. Their defense was just extraordinary against Sewickley Academy here tonight.
And their offense, they really distribute the ball well. A lot of assists.
So let's hand out one of our awards anyways, because if Coach Ken Locke does not make it up here, we might as well make sure we get the awards handed out anyways. So we're going to go a little bit different direction for our LCAP Player of the Game. Usually a lot of times it's the leading scorer or honorable mention, by the way. I'm going with Jaden Iorio, just for the fact of the job he did on Donnelly most of the game.
Well, Donnelly had 20 points, but they were all hard earned.
And remember, 6 or 8 of those points were in the last 2 minutes or so. So he held him to 10, 12 points. He just did an outstanding job. But we're going to go with our LCAP Player of the Game award to Lucas Santini. 4 threes in the night.
Got a little cold there in the third and fourth quarter, but he really was shooting the ball well.
I'll tell you what, it was nothing but net. It's none of these bank shots, forgetting to call the bank. It was right in there, every one.
The Action Partnership proud to present the Player of the Game award to Lucas Santini of the Laurel Spartans. LCAP and the Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Luca for tonight's Player of the Game. You receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's Player of the Game. To view the full list of this year's Player of the Game, go online to lcsportsnet.com. Click on Player of the Game. Congratulations, Lucas Santini, for being named tonight's LCAP Player of the Game. LCAP, changing lives. Time for our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Jay, I'll turn that over to you. Which assist do you want from our player of the game tonight, or play of the game?
I'll tell you what, Landon probably had at least 6 assists, and they were beautiful. Beautiful bounce passes, which, like I said earlier, you don't see that in high school basketball too often. Maybe I would throw the baseball hard pass.
Yes. So we'll tell Mr. Dotson, just rewatch the game and take your pick from one of the 5 beautiful assists from Landon Smith.
Maley Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game award to Landon Smith of the Laurel Spartans. Landon, for tonight's Play of the Game, will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for a wonderful game.
So as we await Coach Ken Locke, we'll give him a few more seconds next week. Don't know if he will be up or not, but hopefully we'll give him a few more seconds. But next week, stay tuned to Lawrence County Sports Network. We have a lot of key battles coming up in the girls and the boys playoffs. Last week of the regular season, Jay, 2 more section games. So we will pick Mr. Dawson and the LC SportsNet crew. We'll pick the best game, the most meaningful game around the area, and we'll try to have that game on the LC Sports and hopefully get 2 broadcasts a night, or maybe 1, depending on how things look. But we'll try to pick out the best game we possibly can and have that with the most importance on the network next week. So stay tuned. lcsportsnet.com, powered by LCAP. You can check the website out, and James will have that as quickly as we possibly can.
Well, we never know what it's going to be with James. He surprises us sometimes.
But Laurel looks like, I mean, if everything goes well, they should get in the playoffs. Not going to get a 7 or 8 seed. I mean, we know it's going to be 15, 16, 17 more than likely. But
you're in the playoffs.
You're in the playoffs. Anything can happen. If you get George Priester back in the game, you get a couple other guys back into the game, some of your starters, maybe you could surprise along the way a little bit.
Well, Priester was averaging over 16 points a game, so it could be interesting we get him back, but I didn't even see him on the bench tonight. Did you?
Did not notice him for sure, but hopefully he will be able to suit up sometime Pricer, excuse me. I was calling him Priester. It's Pricer. He had the facial reconstruction surgery after colliding with one of the Union's ball players. So he's battling a little, and hopefully he can be back. Aiden Collins, unfortunately, he can't play because he had the bad leg injury. Seth Smith, he's been in and out of the lineup. We didn't see Seth tonight, so if they get a couple guys back, you never know what might happen. So doesn't look like Mr. Locke's going to make it up to the Crow's Nest here at Laurel High School. So we're going to sign things off here from Laurel High School. So final thoughts here about this game, Jay?
Tell you what, I expected a little bit closer game. Sewickley does play hard. I'll give them a lot of credit there. They never quit until the final second was over.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody here at Laurel High School for taking great care of us. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Ken Locke. Thanks, Coach Wynn Palmer, for giving us 15 minutes of time before the game. Had a great conversation with him, and hopefully he will, Coach Locke's just staying down there, so that's fine. And Coach Palmer, hopefully I will get that golf lesson from him come springtime. So final score again, the Laurel Spartans defeat the Sewickley Academy Panthers 55-36 for our cameraman Tyler Aaron, for our nutcase producer Miss Ashley Pistachio, for my brother J Mo. My name's Lee Mo, and final score again 55-36. And you've been watching and listening here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Have a great